Top of the morning. We're back. Oh yes, we're back. We're gonna chop up some different information this morning. I'm gonna take a road which I usually don't travel. I really do not like getting into the mode on speaking on people and what they do, what they say, and all of this when it comes to this black manosphere that you are a part of, whether you like it or not. If you're a black male and you're speaking on common topics that we face as men in relationships, etc., you are indeed a part of the black manosphere, no matter what you say. What I'm gonna start doing is, we try to call out the hypocrites and the frauds and all of that. We're also gonna play. We're gonna call out the haters. And I really don't even like that word, haters. Oh, I mean that's ambiguous. People take critique as hate, but one thing about it, you got to call a spade, and you also see what takes place, and you see common trends. Well, people ask, well, what brings this video about? And I'm going to speak to an angry man, and my guy Ringo. I rock with these guys. They good, they cool, they got great content, but some of that shit, it got to be checked, because after a while, like I said, you gonna show the flaw in you trying to show the flaw in someone else. People don't get that a mirror works two ways. You look in it and it looks back at you. So I was on my YouTube, I try to interact and leave comments here and there. I haven't gotten a chance to get on a panel, but I will get more active, more engaging with the brotherhood, and we can chop up some game and exchange some ideas and actually put some plans in play to help battle what we're facing. But we can't do that when you're trying to get clout. See, I remember Angry Man coming to Kevin Samuels about it was supposed to be about the mission. It's supposed to be about this. And, now you're talking about Fresh and Fit is leading these, beta cults and all of this type of stuff. And those are not his exact words, but he had a video, I guess, with the guy. I'm not familiar with him. I seen him a few times. Steve the Dean. Like I said, I don't really want to name drop, but we're going to call a spade a spade. All that hating, that sucker shit, because you're not getting your way. And this is going to be a mini rant. I seen Angry Man calling Fresh Fit. I was watching the show. He called in, showed love, sent a $100 super chat. So Fresh and Fit, again, they're moving. They got a lot of smoke. Very busy men. They got things outside of YouTube. Almost 700,000 subscribers in a year's time, a little over a year. So they got a different type of grind. Not saying everybody else is not grinding, but I saw you call into this show talking about when you're going to have me on. So he thought Fresh and Fit was supposed to be hip on game on who he was, since he think he's one of the original architects. And not saying that he's not. However, you get on with Steve the Dean using this clickbait title, using them, and their session with the Aussies and all that, the Australian, like that's peanuts, and that's peanuts and pussy shit. Just calling it honest. And you try to explain, I wasn't begging and all of this, and they ain't hit me back. You thought them guys supposed to go look your page up, look your channel up, and do the research and say, okay, yeah, he is legit. He is official. Let's get him on. That's what you thought. Because you made a comment talking about they never followed up or they went ghost and all of this. And sucker shit. And I seen other guys in the comments talking about when you don't get your way, when people don't align with your views, you start acting like a girl. And I see this. I'm like, my nigga, you got beef with 6 people in the last year. It's you. You the common denominator. If I get into it with 6 people in less than a year, it's me. It ain't them, it's me. Same thing with the Black Male Advice TV. Ringo. I've been watching Ringo since he was working in the tunnel or wherever he was working, doing his craft. With the work suit, with the uniform on, working. And having meaningful discussions. Now everything is clickbait and clout chase. Using other people's name. That shit sucker shit. You mean to tell me all the stuff we got going on, the attack on black men, black masculinity, you want to try to pick apart a podcast you just reached out to get on and tried to change it up like you didn't do what you did when we saw it. But because they didn't hit you back or follow up, or they didn't research and find out who Angry Man was, now it's all of this, they lead in the code and they create all this. Man, they got a big following of people that align with their views and like what they do, because they talk more about, see, y'all ain't chop up no video about them talking about credit. Y'all ain't chopped up no video of them talking about credit. Y'all ain't talking about no video of them talking about getting in the gym. Y'all ain't chopped up none of that shit. So stop that sucker shit. You trying to clout chase and use Steve Dean and all of that. Like, come on, bro. We not doing that sucker hate shit. And I see, people say, I'm gonna subscribe. I really don't even believe in because I do feel that people make mistakes and they make bad judgment calls because they're hungry for success. When you hungry for success, it clouds your judgment. You start to do things that are normally would be outside your character. You start doing things a little different. You start trying new shit out, especially when you feel slighted. Just because nobody know who you are don't mean that don't mean they hating on you or they ghosting you or treating you in the kind of way they busy. They got other shit going on. This clout chasing, this sucker shit and all this talking points, stealing talking points. Motherfucker, we all dealing with the same type of women. How in the fuck you stealing talking points? Dealing with the same shit. And even if that's the case, that's credit to you. That mean they can't do shit until you do it. If a motherfucker bite me, that mean they waiting on my next move. They can't make their move till I make mine. That's a compliment. But y'all motherfuckers want so much credit. You want credit for not doing shit. Kevin Samuels built himself up from nothing. You see, you saw it. Is irrefutable. No matter what kind of practices he used, he practiced the 4-day laws of power. He used some of those tactics. He put himself first. He took a different route. He said, well, I'm going to separate myself, but I'm going to align with those who we both would mutually benefit. But on my time, not yours, my time. This man is in his 50s. This man ain't got all the time in the world. But you think he's supposed to sat down and hey, y'all come on in, I got it poppin'. Like, this man trying to secure his future and get his feet planted. You don't know what this man had planned in the future. But you thought you was the shit. You think you supposed to get credit for everything. My boy Ringo, I understand you're a Hebrew Israelite. I get that. I'm familiar with all of that. I went down the rabbit hole 2013 with the Kemet, the Israelites, the 12 lost tribes and all of the diaspora, all that type of shit. You talking about people that follow him and salute him gonna be burned in the lake of fire. Man, it's 2022, bro. Ain't no heaven or hell. Ain't no Jesus. Ain't none of that shit. You talking about people gonna burn in hell? Like, you too bright for that, bro. I'm talking to Ringo. I've been rocking with him. He one of the originators for real. You talking about people gonna burn in hell, and I don't really like to knock nobody's religion, but come on, bro. I'm a burn in hell because I'm saluting a man who gave some good game, some inspiration, built himself out of nothing in his 50s as a black man in the United States. What the fuck is wrong with us? Something is seriously wrong with us. Because every week, it's some niggas going at some other niggas over dumb shit. If not every day, you got another nigga name in your mouth when it come to your content. You creating content, but you can't do no content unless somebody else do content. That's crazy to me. Okay, you want to do a reaction here or there, but you can do a respectful reaction. And if you don't fuck with somebody, why speak about them? You think I'm gonna be under somebody's shit that I don't fuck with? Make it make sense. I'm going to a restaurant that I don't eat, but I'm going to sit in here and wait 45 minutes, get seated, and don't order shit. I'm going to just talk about what's on the menu. I don't eat this shit, but I got to talk about what's on the menu. Y'all got to cut that lame shit out, and it's going to be a short video. Y'all cut that lame shit out. We ain't going for that. We calling that the same way you want to call out frauds, manipulators, users, etc. We gonna call that hating shit out. We stepping on that shit. Cause this ain't the time for that right now. If y'all ain't paying attention to what's going on, We ain't got time for that sucker shit. The men, they ain't fuck with you. Okay, Angry. Okay, I get it. You feel slighted because you got good content. You been in the space. You one of the originators. You felt they supposed to been did their research and pulled you on because you angry, man. All right. They didn't do that. So now all of a sudden you going back at it. You were just on their shit last month. Super chatting they shit. We ain't going for that sucker shit in 2022. We stepping on that shit. Same way you call out that hater, call out the frauds and the users, the charlatans. We gonna call out that hating shit the same way. Cause we don't need that. Well, people gonna ask, man, you ain't got no subscribers. You ain't even, man, fuck all that. We on the way. We on the grind. We going ground zero. And we ain't doing no dick riding. I ain't, like I said, I rock with who I like. Red Supreme. He 100. But a lot of you cats ain't y'all. The first sign of you not getting no acknowledgement or some credit for some motherfucking talking points and all this type of shit, you niggas get to bitching. Cut that shit out. It's the Date Mouse. Let me know what you think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe.